Good day, YouTube. This is Jay Money with Falling Forward Financial. Just an update here on Sunworks. I've talked about them in the past, just been a while. One that I've traded. So this is Sunworks, ticker SUNW. You can see what they've done here over the past year. They've kind of been all over the place. Could have got them for 40 cents. Ran up to the $22 range here in January of 2021 and just came down ever since. It's in the $4 range, $2 range, ran up to $4 here in August of last year, or of 2022, and just came down ever since then. Here you can kind of see what they've done over the past year. Was at the $4 mark and came down. 3 months was $1.94, came down to the 76-cent range. I remember watching it here. I think I picked up a little. I have some in a different account. I think my cost basis is $1.44. But if you'd got in the past month, you'd have about a 73% return. In the past week, you'd have over a 31% return, so not too bad at all. And here today, if you'd have bought in, you made a pretty good return depending on the amount of shares. But I first got an alert. It was in the $1.50s, and I was like, sweet, don't have to dollar cost average on this one here going forward while the prices are going up. So we'll see what happens. If you don't know much about this one, they engage in the provision of photovoltaic and battery-based power and storage systems for the residential and commercial markets. Operates through the Celsius and Sunworks business segments. On residential products, the Sunworks segment deals with commercial projects including commercial, agricultural, industrial, and public works. It's in Provo, Utah, founded in 1983. $56.4 million market cap, so small. The reason I got into this one is because I liked the price on it, and it was a good one to trade. So, but the highs today are $1.58, low $1.37, so you got about a 21-cent swing in there. 52-week low of 0.725 and a high of $4.72. So now you see why I started trading that one. So just because it's cheap and make a couple cents here and there and keep increasing the shares and got a pretty good return on it. But here you can see some of my history. Like I said, this is an older account. So back in April of 2022, I bought 10 shares at $1.75. January it was at $2.95, and you can see it just kept going down. November 21 it was at $4.37, so $4.37 to $2.95 to $1.75, just kept coming down. So I still have them, they're just in a different account. Like I said, I got my cost basis down to $1.44. Just holding it, so might start trading it again since the price is going up, since I'm actually back in the green. Microsoft Bing is currently showing it here as a buy with a 1-year price target of $4. I could definitely get back to that. So it was $4 time or two, and some above that. So announces first quarter 2023 results. This is a couple days ago, a week ago, but it kind of shows what their results were. First quarter results, total revenue of $38.1 million at 22.3% increase. Residential solar segment revenue of $30.2 million, a 14.6% increase. Commercial solar energy segment revenue of $79 million, 64.4% increase. Total backing increased 40.7%. $88.4 million driven by residential and commercial demand. So it's got some room to run. Summer's here. What I've noticed on some of the solar stocks, Not all the time, but if you buy them like in the winter months and then they start going up in the summer is when I start to dump them. But they can be kind of fun, kind of volatile at times. So EBITDA was a loss of $10 million in the first quarter of 2023 compared to a loss of $5.6 million in the first quarter of 2022. Reconciliation of GAAP to non-GAAP financial measures is provided below. So I'm not going to read all that to you. Feel free to pause and go over the rest for yourself, or else you can go right to Yahoo Finance. Shares soar above the one-year high. This is dated yesterday. Jumped 14.29 compared to the previous close of $1.12. Or 1.12. Despite this, the company has a gain of 0.79% in its stock price over the last 5 trading days. Reported on 1/15 of 2022, scorched western states and a hurricane in New York, Earth experienced one of the hottest years on record in 2021. Is it worth investing in Sunworks right now? You'd have to do your own due diligence and come up with a game plan and research it and figure that out for yourself. The public, I don't give tax, legal, or trading advice, just state my opinion. Public float is 33.66 million. Currently, short sellers hold 14.84% of the float on May 31st, 2023. Sunworks average trading volume was 780.52 thousand shares, so not a whole lot. So here it kind of goes over the market performance, trading at 14.69% from the 50-day moving average, and have some insider trading going on. So reports indicate that there were more than several insider trading activities starting. We purchased 1,000 shares at a price of $1.81 back in June 14. After this action, now owns 141,358 shares of Sunworks, valued at $181 using the latest closing price. That's quite an increase. You must see something in the company. Not a whole lot here on Reddit. Go over here to StockTwits, currently showing at $1.48. Share ideas. $1.62 gap fill next. So looks like it's on the trend to keep going up. Fun start of the day. That's what I thought when I first saw it in the $1.50s. I saw it in the $1.40s yesterday. It's like, oh, I can finally get out of the red with this one. So Nvidia's been on a tear. I did a video on that one yesterday. Probably due for a video on Ford. Over here on Microsoft, currently showing it as a buy. Target price of $3.23 by analysts. That's all that I have on Sunworks. If you have this one, go ahead and list it in the comments. Again, I don't give tax, legal, or trading advice, just stating my opinion. But let me know if you have this one, your cost basis. That would be interesting. I'm going to continue trading it, so it's good to see the price going up. Summer's here, so we'll see what it does over the summer months. See if it kind of runs what it's kind of done in the past. So as you can see, last August was the high point, so it might take the summer months for it to escalate up there, but just watch it, set your alerts, and just be safe with it. So if you haven't smashed that like button yet, go ahead and hit that for me, as well as subscribing and hit the bell so you're notified of when the next videos drop. Again, this is J Money, Falling Forward Financial. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.